Alright, good day and welcome to learning exercise 5.1.1.1 in unit 1.1. Now we're specifically looking at everything we have to do to be able to sketch a graph of that type. So given to me, the function of x equals x squared minus 5x plus 6. 1.1, find the x and y intercept. So to find the x-intercept, we must remember y equal to 0. So if I make y 0 there, 0 equal x squared minus 5x plus 6. So I factorize x minus 3, x minus 2, x times x, x squared, minus 3x minus 2x, my apologies, minus 5x, minus 3 minus 2 plus 6. My apologies, so x equal to 3 or x equal to 2. So my coordinates there, 3 and 0, remember y is 0 and 2 and 0. If we go across, y-intercept x equals 0. So wherever x appears, I substitute in a 0. You see that 0 squared minus 5 times 0 and leaves behind 6. So my coordinate there is 0 and 6. Right, 1.2, determine the axis of symmetry and turning point. So my axis of symmetry, x equal minus b over 2a. So my p value is minus 5, my a value is 1. So there, minus 5, because p is minus 5, that will become positive 5, and the bottom 2 times 1. So my axis of symmetry is 5 over 2, or I can express it as 2.5. This value I substitute back in the original equation. So there, wherever x appears, I'm going to put in 2.5. Right, so f 5 over 2 equal 5 over 2 squared minus 5 times 5 over 2 plus 6. That 5 squared gives me 25, 2 squared gives me 4, minus 5 times 5 gives me negative 25 over 2 plus 6. Right, without a calculator, 25 over 4, the denominators must be the same to add any two fractions. So 2 times 2 become 4, 25 times 2 become 50. 6 times 4 becomes 24, so that's 24 over 4. You should know 24 divided by 4 gives me 6. So 25 plus 24 gives me 49, minus 50 plus 49 gives me negative 1 over 4. So my turning point is my axis of symmetry, 5 over 2, and negative 1 over 4. We can say P equals 5 over 2 and Q equal negative 1.4. Right, to plot the quadratic function now, we're simply going to put in all our values. So first we had a y-intercept at 0 and 6. So we look there, my y-intercept was 0 and 6. I had x-intercepts 3 and 0 and 2 and 1. So there's 3 and 0, 2 and 1. There's my axis of symmetry, 2.5. My turning point, negative 4. So once I plotted those 4 points, I simply draw a straight line through all of them, and I'm done plotting the graph. 1.4, determine domain and range. Said parabola domain is always x element of real numbers. The range, as you can see, the graph is pointing upwards. The graph is pointing upwards, it simply means a is positive, so my range must be greater than whatever this y value is at this point. So that's negative 1 over 4. So my range y greater or equal to negative a quarter. Hope you understand. God bless. Wishing you nothing but the best. Always continue practicing. You can only get better. Bye.